Hey everyone, have you ever heard the old saying that it pays to be accurate? It seems like in every industry we can calculate the loss that gets created by errors. Then if it pays to be accurate, do we say it doesn't pay to be inaccurate? Or maybe it won't pay if you're inaccurate? Well, this may be the case with your cyber insurance policy, and that's where I thought we'd spend a few minutes today. One of my favorite descriptions of cybersecurity is that it's a team sport. So if you're a football fan, think about it like this. We don't often see a lineman split out wide running a go route for a Hail Mary, nor would the franchise quarterback fare very well protecting the blind side of the pocket. Or, if you're a Cowboys fan like me, you might remember this one, when the running back snapped the ball and got trucked on the final play of a playoff game. For most professionals, we've dedicated the better part of our careers and lives to learning a few key subjects that we can excel in for the betterment of our teams. And whether it's your work team, your home team, or by extension, the partners, clients, and others that count on us for our expertise, when it comes to cybersecurity and cyber insurance, building the best team is critical to success. Having the right people evaluating the processes and technology in place related to your cyber posture could be the difference in being covered or not. But when it comes to filling out one of those cyber insurance applications or renewals, this will almost always mean bringing together executive leadership, systems and data owners, IT personnel, and cybersecurity professionals. You may even want to run things by a breach attorney or a cyber law professional, and you may have some of these people on staff or some may be outside your organization, which is totally fine. In the end, we want the best team we can get for the team. All right, so why am I making such a big deal about this? For the most part, cybersecurity addendums and insurance questionnaires are just a bunch of checkboxes on a form, right? Well, actually, there's a little bit more to it. Take a look at some of the verbiage we found in a couple of renewal forms that we've worked with lately. I've highlighted a few parts that stood out regarding material misrepresentation. These were found on the application forms being filled in with all of those questions and checkboxes that I just mentioned. So in this same area, the insurance provider is trying to make it very clear that if it's inaccurate, they reserve the right to deny or disclaim the incident. And if we go a little further down the legal side, check out this court filing by Travelers Insurance versus International Control Services just a few years ago in July of 22. The quick version, as I understand, is that ICS was using multi-factor authentication in their organization, but not necessarily on every account and every service. So by checking yes to we use MFA, for example, they misrepresented the defenses that were in place. And in this particular case, the insurer denied the coverage and sought a declaration that the policy was null and void based on allegedly false information that the insurer provided during its policy application. Well, if you've attempted to complete one of these applications without an IT administrator or a security professional, it can be quite confusing with all the specific wording and the lack of detail around configurations, not to mention the acronym soup that's present. The key takeaway here is that it pays to be accurate, or it won't pay if you are inaccurate. So take the time to bring in the right team members to ensure that everything is as accurate as it can be. You'll want to pay attention to disclaimers in your renewals and applications, as well as other language that could play a part. Some insurers will include language about failing to follow minimum required practices or something similar, meaning that there is an expectation of a base level of protection or adherence to best practices. Remember, you shouldn't try to handle this on your own. Build the best team that you possibly can. Starting with Axis Technologies, we have a team of IT and cybersecurity professionals to help you evaluate your current cybersecurity posture and ensure that you're prepared for what's needed to protect your organization, as well as accurately update your cybersecurity insurance needs when it comes around. As always, we're here to help. Thanks.